Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, I hope that all of you are fine, feeling well, and I hope that all of you are studying at home, giving a proper time to your studies, because making a proper schedule for your studies is very essential for you. If you will give enough time to each of your subject, definitely you will be prepared well. So last time, if you see our Google Classroom, on 2nd September, our class was there, and we had done these topics. The language translators we discussed about, in application softwares we discussed about, business softwares, productivity softwares, entertainment softwares, and educational softwares. All these are there that we had discussed about. Yet I have not given some videos of the lessons, but at some places I have attached. So inshallah, I will attach, all videos are there. I will attach the links over here so that you people can see. And this facility is available until the online classes are there, when we will have inshallah face-to-face classes. Most probably soon we will have inshallah. So over there definitely we will not be recording, but you have to note down each and everything and you have to do the practice for it. Okay, now come towards the next topic, which is internet applications. Internet applications. What are different internet applications? Web applications, cloud computing, social media, network applications. Now some are there with which we are already very much familiar, very much familiar. Okay, so let me open over here. The Jamboard, what we were doing last time. Over here we have got all the data that we did last time: language translators, assemblers, okay, application softwares we had discussed about. Now what we are going to do today is all about the internet applications. Okay, so if we see over here in the internet applications, internet, you know that it is basically a resource which connects you to all over the world, network of the networks, which is basically called the internet. Now over the internet, what are different applications? What is meant by web browser? Have you got some idea about web browser? What is meant by web browser? Yes, students, web browser, in which you open, how do you open the website, any website, for example, classroom.google.com. How this website is open? Where do we write this address? Please give me the feedback.
Yes, sir.
Where do we write this address? Which software is this in which we are using, we are opening our websites? Which software is this?
Chrome.
Google Chrome. So Google Chrome is an
Yes, sir.
example of web browser. Web browser means in which you open the website. There are a number of, just like you have mentioned about the Google Chrome. So Google Chrome is basically an internet application. Without internet, it is useful application. Without internet, can you work in the Google Chrome? No.
No, sir.
Similarly, we have got Internet Explorer. We have got Microsoft Edge. We have got Opera web browser. This is Microsoft Edge. If you see over here, I have clicked on it. This is Microsoft Edge. This is Internet Explorer. In this software as well, we can open the website by writing the name of that particular website over here. Okay, students. So these web browsers are basically the programs which are internet programs, which are basically the programs in which you are going to open the websites. Okay, so Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer, Opera, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox. You would have listened the name of Firefox as well. Have you listened or not? Mozilla Firefox. All these are the examples of the web browsers. Then we have got messengers. Messengers, on which we send messages.
Yes,
Messengers.
sir.
Can you give any examples of the messengers? There are a number of messengers available. Just like we have got Facebook Messenger. Have you used Facebook Messenger or not? You have got
Yes,
WhatsApp.
sir.
WhatsApp, have you got or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, similarly, you have got IMO. Okay, there are a number of messengers available over there. And if you will go and if you will Google, then you will be able to see that there is Yahoo Messenger, there is MSN Messenger, there are other messengers as well, which are available. If you will search them, you will be able to see that there are a number of messengers. If you will find out the list of messengers, we will see that these are the messengers. WhatsApp is messenger, WeChat, Line, Viber. Okay, BlackBerry has also got the messenger. Telegram is also a messenger. Okay, these all are the messengers that we are using. We are mostly familiar with the WhatsApp and WeChat. Okay, some messengers are there which are used some in some specific countries widely. Okay, now these are called messengers. Then we have got web applications. If you see over here, what are the points mentioned over here? Web application, the application that you can only run over the internet, the application that you can run only on the internet. Web application is a program that runs on a remote server. Okay, so web applications are there just like Gmail and Hotmail. When you open your Gmail account, where is this data with whatever is written over here? Let's suppose if I open my Gmail over here, so where is this whole data? I am opening it in the web browser. I am opening it in the web browser. So over here, where this data is coming, it is coming from a remote server, and that server is basically holding this all data that we have mentioned over here. Okay, getting this point? So basically, this data is coming from a remote server, which is basically a Gmail server, mail.gmail.com. This is a Gmail server which is containing this software, complete software. I can write my emails, I can text, I can type new email, I can check my mail, I can see the sent items, I can see the importance, I can see my drafts which are already typed. Already all these things are there that I can do. Okay, so this is basically over there on the web server. Web server is containing a software in which all this data is there. Online ticketing, for example, online ticketing example, if we go there, online ticketing software is not there in my computer, but if I go there and I type over here PIA online ticket, so I will move to an application which will be there on some remote server. Okay, over there in on remote server, and over there I will be able to make my booking, my reservation. Okay, I will mention the date and time and all these things. Where this software is, this software is there on a specific server, and I am accessing that software. So this is basically a web application. This is called a web application. These are web applications. Similarly, banking softwares are there. We install banking apps and we can transfer fees nowadays. You know, you people are asked to transfer the fees using bank applications. So you install a Bank Muscat app, or you install some kind of HBL app to transfer the amount. Okay, so bank applications are there. These are basically web applications. Online auctions, online retail shopping, you do shopping on Amazon, you do shopping on Daraz.com. Okay, you go and you do shopping on AliExpress. Okay, AliExpress is also a platform where you can order the things and you get. So where is that software? That software is not available in your computer, but it is there over the internet, and you go and you access that software. Students, this point is clear to you or not?
Yes, sir. It's
Okay.
clear.
Now come towards the cloud computing. Have you listened the cloud application? What is meant by cloud application? Have you listened this term? What is meant by cloud? Can anyone tell me about it? Just give me your feedback, not necessary that your answer is correct or incorrect, not necessary. What do you know about cloud computing? What do you understand by the term cloud computing? Cloud is basically over the internet. It is basically a concept that how to store your data, personal data or company data over the internet, which is accessible to you all the time. Okay, this is basically called the cloud computing. Okay, let me go to Google. If I write over here, define cloud computing, so you will be able to see that basically cloud computing, normally you get the definitions from the Wikipedia. Cloud computing is the on demand availability of the resources, not necessary that is your only your data, that may be your hardware requirement, software requirement, all type of requirement that you need, it will be provided to you on your computer system, and from anywhere. Okay, for example, I need that I want to play a game over the internet, and that needs, let's suppose, 16 GB RAM, 100 GB hard drive, that I don't have in my computer. Okay, so one window, I will take service from any vendor, one window will be opened for me over there, and I will be provided such a computer. In that window, such a computer will be given to me, where I will be able to use that application. My computer does not have 2 GB RAM, but over there, that interface will be provided to me. It will basically contain all those resources that I need. Students, give me the feedback, are you getting this point or not?
Yes, sir.
Getting this point? And even then we can put our data over there on the clouds, we can put our applications, our softwares. Okay, and wherever we are, we can use that data. Okay, so examples would include Dropbox. Okay, with Microsoft Azure. Simplest example is Google. Gmail, just go to my Gmail. This is my Gmail account. Okay, this is my Gmail account. This is my Gmail account, another Gmail account. So if you will go there, this is the at least, this is the least one cloud which is given to an ordinary user, free of cost. Just like you have got the Gmail ID, log in the Gmail ID. You can see over here, you can see your emails. This is your Gmail ID where you can open your emails. You will see over here the 9 square button is there. 9 square button is there. You will see your applications are there. You know, you can go to your drive. Here is your drive where I am putting all of my data in different folders. Okay, this is my drive. Are you getting this thing? So over here, if I go to any
Yes.
of the folder, I will be able to open that folder, and my data will be there in that folder. That may be PDF file, that may be image file, that may be lessons or something like that. So all this data I can access anywhere, wherever I will log in this account. Wherever I will log in this account, these things will be available. All my records of the videos that I'm uploading over here will be there in my YouTube. Okay, whatever, just like this is my channel where I'm uploading my videos. So wherever I will log in, I will be able to know that these are my videos that I have uploaded over here. Okay, similarly, if I go there and I see that I can put my photos over here, photos option is there. I can place my photos over here. I can set my schedule. I can manage my Jamboard. Jamboard, you know, I'm using right now this Jamboard where I'm writing something on the board. Okay, so my Jamboard is also there. I can go and I can open my Jamboard quite easily. All such options are there. These all are my applications. These all are my softwares which are given to me by the Google free of cost. I can open my Google Doc. I can type in the docs, and I can format the text. I can take Excel sheet. If I click over here, I will be able to get a new Excel sheet, or any Excel sheet which is already developed, in which I can make my any type of record that I want to do, whatever the work is there, any evaluation that I'm doing, just like we do in Excel, and my file will be there in my drive. Students, this point is clear or not? But the
Yes,
important
sir.
thing
It's
is,
clear.
it is clear. It is clear. Now Google, now this thing is clear what is meant by cloud computing.
Yes, sir.
Important thing is there that cloud, basically, the cloud is going to provide you not only the hardware software resources, but also hardware resources. Software resources examples I have shown you. Okay, software resources, just like applications, all of your apps, okay, will be stored. Similarly, your data will be stored. I have shown you my folders, data folder, applications. programs, different types of programs. All these things will be stored. But if you need the hardware, these all are software. These all are the softwares or the programs which are there. But if you need the hardware, even for example, hardware resources can also be provided. Hardware resources. Hardware resources, take example of, you say that I need 16 GB RAM. My computer does not have 16 GB RAM. I'm saying that I need 500 GB hard disk. My computer does not have right now. I say that I need a 2 GB graphic card. Okay, all these things I need, but these are not there in my computer. So what will happen? I will contact such kind of vendor of cloud computing who will give me all these things on my computer. How I will access his application, his window. Over there, the computer that I will be using will have all these specifications. Student, this point is clear or not, that I want to convey you? And over
Yes, sir.
there,
It's clear.
whatever the software is there that I cannot run on my computer, I will be able to run on that computer that has been given to me by my vendor, and I am using it online. I am using it over the internet. I am using it online. So hardware resources can also be given. Okay, they charge for this. Okay, they charge for this. For example, if you go there and write that hardware resources, uh, resources required on cloud. Okay, okay, so they will provide you all type of such resources. Whatever software or hardware requirements are there, you will see that they are giving you complete infrastructure that you can access and you can use, because everyone is not able to buy all the things. Okay, all hardware including networking equipments, all these things, whatever you need, they will provide you on your cloud. Okay, this point is clear. Come to the next point. I hope this thing is social media. Social media, I don't think so I need to explain anything. You are well aware about it. You know, not only the Facebook, but also if you will go and you'll search list of social media, you will see that there is Google Plus, there is Facebook, there is Twitter, there is Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, TikTok. There are a number of social medias available, and you people are even more than, more aware, even more than me. Okay, Instagram is there, YouTube is there, Facebook is there, with using which you can connect with multiple people. They may be your friends or family with which you are connecting, and you can share your data, your pictures, movies, your day-to-day activities. All the things are there that you can share, you can publish. You can publish all these things. So students, is there any need to explain? Will you be able to do all these things? Twitter, Twitter is basically also a social media, famous social media, on which you write the text. Okay, and you can share the videos, and those who will follow on the Twitter, then they will be able to see all these things. So it is also a social media. Some people, those who have installed, they know about it. WhatsApp, you are very much familiar. You can share pictures, videos, audios, voice messages, video conferencing. All these things are possible over the WhatsApp. Students, will you please explain me what kind of jobs are there that we can perform on social media? If I give you an assignment over here in your Google Classroom, will you be able to do? You have to submit this assignment over here. Social media network applications. Submit written assignment, handwritten, okay? Handwritten written assignment, okay, using Google Classroom. Hmm. What are the questions? Number one, define social media. You can take help from the internet. Define social media. Give 5 examples. Students, will you be able to do or not? Students, will you be able to do or not? Moizna, will you give me feedback about it? Define social media, give 5 examples. Only list. You have to list the examples. Okay, list 5 examples. List 5 examples. Then second question is that write describe 5, okay, we say 6 advantages of using social media. Explain any 3 disadvantages of using social media. Okay, so this is basically your assignment. This is basically your assignment that you have to do using Google Classroom. Further, see this. This is the assignment that I am giving using
Yes,
Google
sir.
Classroom. It is about the social media. You have to write answer on the copy and then you have to take images, and those images you will submit using Google Classroom. Okay. I'm giving this assignment. You will be able to see. So those images that will be there. So you have to submit using Google Classroom. Define social media. Number one. List 5 examples. List means you don't need to explain those examples. Just write the names. Describe 6 advantages of using social media. Explain any of 3 disadvantages of using social media. Okay. So this is the assignment that I am giving you over here. And right now you will be able to see in your Google Classroom, it will be uploaded. Okay. And the lesson that we are doing today, it is 5th of September. And the topics covered over here are internet applications, then we discussed about cloud computing, then we discussed about the social media, networking applications. Okay, so these are the topics that we have covered. Now we move toward the next one, which is licensed software, open source software, shareware software, and freeware. Okay, so what we have covered up to now, these are the things: hardware resources, software resources, and afterwards what we covered about social media softwares. Social media softwares, we have covered all these things. In social media, we discussed about Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp. Come towards the next point, which is types of softwares. Here is basically the licensed software, These are basically types of softwares in terms of the legal use, in terms of the legal status. Basically, we can call it in terms of the legal status. Types of softwares in terms of legal status. Why we are calling this legal status? Because each and every software is not allowed to use until you pay for it to the vendor. Some softwares are there which are free of cost available, but some softwares will be there that you will see that you will have to pay for them. Some softwares are there that you can download and you can use it for some time, 3 months or 1 month. So what is basically this discrimination? What are the differences? Number one is the license software. License software will be the software that needs a license, okay, from the vendor. License software will be basically a software that needs software from the manufacturer. It needs a software. Why? Because manufacturer has made this software and he wants that there should be legal agreement specifies the terms of the use of that software and on which computer it will be used, what will be the rights given to the user regarding that software. When a person purchases a software, he is allowed to use the software, which means that he is not the owner of the software. Okay, we are buying that software from the company. Normally the license is given for, normally I'm talking about the normally that license is given for 1 year. Normally it is for 1 year. Sometime it is for 5 years. Sometime it is lifetime. Even lifetime you have been given the license once you have paid. But definitely the company who has worked for it, they need that they should be paid because they have done hard work, they have used their resources, they have paid to their employees, and at the end they have made this software. They don't want that the software should be spread without any permission. So when they give you the permission, they give you a key in order to utilize that particular software, and then you become able to use that software. Now, what is meant by copyright law? A company itself cannot do this thing. Okay, what is meant by copyright? A company, copyright means a company cannot do this thing by themselves. For example, I have got a software house. I have got a software house, and software house has got this is basically a software house where they are developing some software. What they will do, they will hire basically a distributor. Distributor means a company. They have made a software. They will give to the distributor. Distributor will make the copies, and then the copies will go to the users. So software original copy, they will make the original copy. The distributor will make the copies with the permission and will sell the copies to the users. They will use the copies. Are you getting this point? Software house itself does not have the time or the resources to make the copies of the original. They give right to any other company, which is called distributor. They will give the right to any other company, and that company is basically going to distribute. That company is basically going to distribute that copy of the software to the users. Those who want to buy, of course, they will pay. Okay, and in this way the software house is going to have the return for all this homework, whatever they have done. So this is called copyright law. If someone is doing copying without permission of the owner, it is called illegal copying. So in order to prevent illegal copying, they have got this mechanism that they will give the license to the users who are legitimate to do so. Okay, though the companies which are legitimate, and these companies are going to sell your software and the users will buy from them. And the company which has made the software, that software house which has made the software, they will get the incentive in terms of money. Students, you are getting this point or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So we have done this thing, open so license software. So if we will go there and if we'll see in our videos, so licensed software, you will be able to see some app, different explanations, about software, defined software, licensed software, and similarly application software, system software, all these things are there which are available. What is meant by licensed software? Our class time is about to over, but we have got 10 minutes available. Okay. Okay, students, I hope this point is clear. Similarly, if we'll see and define the cloud computing. So you will be able to see there are different explanations available for cloud computing. Okay. And you will be able to find out the explanations given over here. Let me skip this ad. Okay, so students, basically, this is all about the cloud computing, just like they have seen over here. They have seen over here that they can put the data on the cloud. Okay, so I'm giving you this link over here in your today's, I think this is not copied, this one. Okay, similarly, we saw this video of license. Yes, license. This was the video for licensing. So I'm going to give you this link as well in your Google Classroom. Okay, I think this is not copied. Okay, now it is copied. So you will be able to see this complete work that we whatever we have done today. And inshallah, I will also upload the my recording over here. Students, have you got any question? Any question? It has been posted in your Google Classroom, whatever we have done today. Students, have you got any question? Anything would you like to ask? All the things are clear?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. All things are clear. Thank you so much, all of you.